the only talk show dedicated to crystal meth and the meth lifestyle. Used to be a morning show, then it turned into a morning and afternoon show, then it turned into a morning, afternoon, and evening show. Now we just leave the cameras on all the time because we don't sleep, y'all.
Introduce me.
I want to introduce my co-host. She's my girlfriend, the mother of my kids, and a couple other kids. She also enjoys crank. Please welcome Patty.
Hey, good morning.
Over the last 4 years, we've met people from all walks of life who enjoy grinding up asthma medicine, boiling it in kerosene, and ingesting it.
I enjoy it because it makes me feel positive, confident, and sexy.
Our next guest does it for gay reasons. Please welcome Renell Williams.
I can't stay long, you guys. I have a friend in the car, and he needs to get to the emergency room.
He doesn't, Renell. So, why do you enjoy ice?
Well, meth helps me with my social anxiety disorder. You see, when I'm on meth, I can do sex with people that if I were not on meth, I would never do it with because they are disgusting.
I use it to help control my weight problem. I mean, look at me 6 months ago.
And I take it to a one before a long day of school bus drive.
You know, actually, I am in the process of quitting because I don't want to lose my teeth because people have always told me that my teeth are my strong suit. And also, sometimes when you're quitting and you're doing it for people, they confuse you.
That is just anti-nerd propaganda. I've only seen that happen 4 or 5 times.
I use it to help control my weight problem. I mean, look at me 6 months ago.
The crystal meth and the meth lifestyle.
I have a friend in the car, and he needs to get to the emergency room. I have a friend in the car, and he needs to get to the emergency room. You see, when I'm on meth, I can do sex with people that if I were not on meth, I would never do it with because they are disgusting. I would never do it with because they are disgusting.
She also enjoys crank. Please welcome Patty. She also enjoys crank. Please welcome Patty.
Meth helps me with my social anxiety disorder.
And I take it to a one before a long day of school bus drive.
You know, actually, I am in the process of quitting because I don't want to lose my teeth because people have always told me that my teeth are my strong suit. And also, sometimes when you're quitting and you're doing it for people, they confuse you.
That is just anti-meth propaganda. I've only seen that happen 4 or 5 times.
I use it to help control my weight problem. I mean, look at me 6 months ago.
The crystal meth and the meth lifestyle.
You're your own grandpa?
That's right.
Well, for those of us who've never heard of such a thing, maybe you could explain.
Of course, it's quite simple, really.
Many, many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon they two were wed. This made my dad my son-in-law and changed my very life. For my daughter was my mother 'cause she was my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. My little baby then became a brother-in-law to dad, and so became my uncle, though it made me very sad. For if he was my uncle, then that also made him brother to the widow's grown-up daughter, who of course was my stepmother. Father's wife then had a son who kept him on the run, and he became my grandchild 'cause he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, and it makes me blue, because although she is my wife, she's my grandmother too. If my wife is my grandmother, then I am her grandchild, and every time I think of it, it nearly drives me wild.
This has got to be the strangest thing I ever saw.
As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. Everybody! I'm my own grandpa.
everybody. We'll be right back after this break.
All right, everybody over here and there, and welcome to the Swamp Talk, where we go over here and we're in the swamp and we talk. That's how this goes over here. I had a hiatus because I was gator trapping, and I've been deep in the swamp for a couple months now, and I'm back. So I hope everybody's ready to go over some earths. I I believe the earth is different shapes all at the same time. And that's why we go over these videos, and I'm going to prove the earth is not a spare like all them out there they try to tell you. It's all the government and the schools that's trying to trick you into thinking that that the things is not what they is. Yes, Manga. Of course, you can come in here and you can have some fun with us. I'm sure someone will send the link to you while I begin editing the folks that is they say it in the background. I don't know. I don't know this damn technology stuff. The Slim, he just set it up for me, and he said, press this button, press that button, and I just do it, and somehow it works. So here we go. I'm bringing the Queen. Nice to meet you there, ma'am. I ain't met royalty before. There's not very much royalty in the swamp. So
I believe you know my twin sister. What's her name again? Betty May.
Oh, that's my favorite sister wife. I have many because we keep it in the family because it make it a lot easier. When you don't got to share your house with no one else. That double wide trailer we got floating on the bayou. You don't got to share if it's always in the family, no matter what. So that's how we do it around her. Let me start bringing in. I'm just going to bring in the rest of the people, and we're just going to go from here. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Well, welcome everyone. This is a very nice to have all the peoples in here, because normally it's just me and sis out on the swamp, and every once in a while you get an alligator come through, and you get to talk to him for a minute. After you kill him, and then you make some jerky out of it. I love me some alligator jerky.
What? You like jerking off alligators?
I love jerking off alligators.
Oh my Lord!
You get a lot for the semen when you meet those other lonely swampsters. I love buying up that gator semen.
It's got to mind the tail. You got to mind the tail of them gators.
Oh yeah. They be deadly.
Yeah,
I'm missing a leg because a gator kicked me with a tail. I just got a stump.
As long as it's not your third leg, you're okay.
Yeah, well, they got missing for a whole nother reason, and we'll like Slim says, talk about it later. Completely different. All right, everyone out there. I hope everybody in the side chat is doing good. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, let's just say hi to everyone right fast. Queen, how you doing?
Me?
Yes, Keen. I don't know how to say that word. That ain't in my vocabulary. Like I said, you were the first royalty I ever met. So I don't even know what to do here. I feel like I got to tip my hat or take off my pants. I don't even know what to do.
I believe the proper thing to do is take off your pants. That's.
Well, I
You realize she's an evil queen.
I am the dungeon queen, so take off your pants is the proper.
Wait. What is this dungeon thing you talking about? I never even heard of that. Because down in the swamp, we don't even have a basement. So there's nothing underground. So
oh yeah, it'd be all water, wouldn't it? Yeah, you don't want a basement in the swamp.
It would get waterlogged.
Exactly.
This is true. Yeah. See here where I am, it's there's dungeons, and we do lots of freaky, kinky, wonderful things in the dungeon.
I would love to know about the frinky things.
The frinky?
Yeah,
what are frinky things?
We'll talk about that later, sweetheart.
Okay.
Is that what the kid
And now
is
you're
calling?
starting to sound like Slim.
That's what the kid are calling it
Well,
nowadays.
Frinky.
I'm surprised
Frinky.
that Hick has never met me before, considering I am with Slim. So, and he is the dungeon king. So the fact that Slim hasn't told Hick about any of this stuff is mind blowing.
I'm probably scared that he would blow Hick's
I
mind.
think there's a reason Slim may have not told Hick about it. He might get a bit overwhelmed with the non-sisterness of it.
Exactly. I ain't into all that furry dress up stuff and all the leather and the chains and all the butt plugs. I ain't into that. I got my sister wives, and they just good enough for me.
Hick,
Gotcha.
come on.
Okay.
Gotta try it.
Come to the dungeon. Come to the dungeon sometime, and we'll change your mind on that.
Do I have to wear one of those cock ring things down there if I gotta go? Is that mandatory?
You don't have to. You can if you want to.
Okay.
It is strongly recommended, though, to help you not come so quick.
All right, there. I could keep going on and on, but we need to. Let's just get on with this.
Yes, let's move on.
So while we is waiting for the people to tell us what they see in the poll, we got a poll like the poll that you put in. Are you
gonna say hi to everybody else and not just me?
Oh shit! God damn it! How you doing, Vila?
Vila.
Did I say that wrong? How you doing, hon? All right.
Good. Happy to be back at home and not stuck in a fucking hotel again.
I never even been in a hotel. I don't even know what that's like. That sounds like luxury to me. But I'm glad that you're back home. All right, the Tiny, how you doing there, sir?
No.
Tiny.
Hello. Tiny.
Oh yeah. Sorry, he was cutting out a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah, still busy at home. But it's evening now, so I stopped working.
Well, that is good. The only work I know is jerking off those gators. But anyway, Brainless, how you doing there?
Hey.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How have you been? We've missed you, man.
Like I said, I've been busy in the swamp, wrestling the old gators, getting that goddamn jerky from them, and you got to skin them too, and then you make the Slim was having me make the gator thongs for him. I guess it's for that dungeon thing y'all are talking about. I don't even know.
Yes,
what.
it is.
Oh, what that was for? Why there a hole in the front?
That's something we'll explain at another time, Hick.
All right. I did not know I was making all these extra holes in the underwears and the bras. Like, what do you got sticking out there? Anyway.
Only holes in the front.
No, there was a hole in the back too. What the hell's going on over there? Goddamn weirdos.
Giggity goo.
All right, Domingo. How are you doing, honey?
We already broke her.
You wrestle.
Oh damn, she's broken already.
Let's first go to Mom.
I am guessing that mean you're doing really
We
good
broke
out
the
there.
mango
Right?
already.
I'm glad to have you here,
Damn it.
ma'am. Because I did not know that a mango could be a person. I only thought it was a fruit, but now I know that people are
I
mangoes
was
too.
trying not to
And
break
you know
her
what?
until a little further into the show, but apparently
I don't care. I don't care what you think you is. You can be whatever you want. You want to be a mango? Go for it. All right, Mama,
I
how are
think
you
Hick
doing?
likes mangoes. He likes mangoes.
Oh. Okay, breathe, Mango, breathe.
Okay, you okay, Mango?
I'm trying so hard, but I've been losing my shit since you first started.
I don't know what you think is so funny over there because I'm just being me. This is just every day sitting on the pier.
We just love you so much, Hick. Yeah, let's keep it at that.
So, Mama, how you doing?
I might be too drunk for
I'm
this.
doing
Oh my
good,
God.
Hick. How you?
Oh, you already
I'm
drunk?
wonderful over here.
Been a while. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I got tied up in some
you know
fish.
there's no such thing as too drunk.
Yeah,
True.
I got tied up in some fishing line for a while, so that's why I was gone for 2 weeks.
What happened. Okay.
I was on the boat and just got tied up in the fishing line, and I was just out there for a couple. I was just out there for a couple weeks. You know, I was crawfishing.
I get you.
But I thought you catch those sucker fish with something else than fishing line.
I was hole fishing, you know, where you put your hand in the hole and you get that catfish. You stick your whole arm in the hole, and you catch the big ass fish. Well, you know, it pulled me under for 2 weeks. I was down there just resting fish.
Yeah, that fish really sucked.
Them pussy fish you were wrestling, huh?
It was like what happened in the Bible with the whale and whatever his name is. Yeah, I was inside for a while and squirming around. I gotta get loose.
No, Jonah. Got it.
Yeah, there. That him. All right, folks. Let's say hi to the side of my chat because it looked like we got maybe a couple new people here. So let's see who we got in this. I think it's called side chat. Is that what they call it?
Side
Is that
chat.
what okay. That's making sure I'm saying the right words because I don't really know what I'm doing. The Slim set it up and he just says, here, you just go for it. And so somehow this is happening. I don't know how, but it is.
We'll make it work, dear.
That's what Sis said last night, and she did. All right. So let's say hello to the skits. Do you think you're a cat? God damn it. Everybody hears a different thing. Look, we even got a tiny captain. We got a mom of Glober. And you know what? We are going to disprove the Globe tonight. I got videos.
You can try.
Yeah, and we is going to. I'm going to explain it to all you globetards exactly. Hey, I know the Earth is flat because the swamp's flat. So how could the Earth be a globe if the swamp's still there? Otherwise, it would fall off the edge right around. It would just keep going around to the bottom, and we wouldn't have no water up here. Anyways,
how big the swamp is, Hick? Just saying.
Well, I ain't been out the swamp, so it must be pretty big because that's all I know.
Gotcha.
Hi,
we got the Ivy Coon.
Hi, Ivy.
We got Archangel 3.
Arch, hello, honey.
Archangel. How many of them are you? If you're the 3, is there any more than that?
There's a few more archangels.
There's at least 2
7.
more, I think.
7. There's 7.
I would like to see these archangels because that's from the Bible, right? And yeah, everything in the Bible is for real. So there's definitely them. They actually are on the earth, right? That's one of the things.
Oh, that's why you like
Troy.
We'll go with that.
We got a Harry. I hope if your warp is hairy, that you get that checked at a doctor. You know, you might need to go get some kind of ointment or something for that. Anyways, we got the Damon. Welcome,
Hi,
Demon. Well, I think we'll see in just a minute. And of course, we got the people already here, and then somehow Homer J of the Simpson is here. So welcome, and
That's
he
because
loves
you said donut.
and yes.
Mhm.
And he loved the donut. Just if it was the Earth shape, please don't take a bite out of it, because then the water will fall off. And the Ox, welcome.
Okay. Good to know.
And we got Spittle Buggies,
Hi, Spittle, sweetheart.
the Squirrelies.
Carl. I know Carl. Yeah.
Ida.
And then I'd pimp you the hoe. What did that mean? That sounds like a saying or something like that. I don't know what it is though.
It's an agricultural thing.
It's about the farming.
Yeah, it's about the farming.
Yeah.
You put down the seeds and then you hoe it, right? And then
Yes.
okay,
That's
just make
exactly what it is.
That's what's going on then. I'm glad you're a farmer. We need more farmers out there, Ida Pimp. All right. So while we are waiting for the people to keep voting, because there's a poll over here, and you just like click on it or something like that, and then it tells me like how weird you folks are, because it tells me which one y'all picked, and y'all are crazy. Y'all think it's a sphere. I still need more proof. So that's what we're doing today. We're going through the proofs of the different shapes of the Earth. But while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and show this right quick. This is my favorite Tickamatalks that I watch. I don't even know what the Tickamatalk is, but Slim give me the phone. He just said like, "Watch this," and then I go and I just laugh and laugh and laugh, but I have no idea what that actually means. I think it means something sexual, but I ain't gonna say.
It's the sound that a clock makes. Tick-tock.
Oh, what's a clock?
Never mind. Never mind. Just never mind.
Well, that ain't good right there.
Oh boy.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ginger
so
Billy.
first of all, that is not a van. That is a tank. As you can see by the cannon on top of it, that there is a pure war machine. And as far as my tattoos go, which one you talking about? You talking about the tattoo of my single wide trailer with the rooster in the front yard? Or are you talking about this tattoo here of me and my beautiful family? That's me, of course. That's my wife holding a shotgun. And that's my boy Dale Jr. right there holding a possum.
Dale
Regardless
Jr.
of which tattoo you talking about, they all got one thing in common. They all fancy.
I like him.
I found some wild glizzies.
Oh,
you don't
Now you ain't know that is a no.
not
You
supposed to
ain't
do that.
No.
do not do that, folks.
Somebody break another winch. Somebody bring a winch over here. Have it. We got 5 winches broken. We got 6 winches. Anybody want one more winch break? We can break 9 winches today. I guarantee it for $50. You can break 9 winches on this big motherfucker. Fuck this shit. I'm selling it for $18. I'm gonna buy me a new one.
I wonder what this doe call sounds like to deer.
Oh, I'm a big booty doe. Big booty does? I love big booty does.
I'm a big booty doe.
How big?
That's
How big are the
huge.
booties?
So big booty of doe.
Big booty does. All right there.
Well, God damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
What are you trying to do over here?
Wait, I thought we were doing flat earthers, not front earthers.
Oh, PayPal Patty.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, buddy.
That actually looks pretty cool.
That's the way to do it.
Pip's house.
That's
Oh
what I
my
call
lord!
whiskey on the rocks.
Seriously?
How you got water from a rock?
I just
I
whiskey
thought,
on
I
the
thought it
rocks.
was blood from a stone, but never mind.
Yeah.
Bourbon.
5 miles up the fucking
Exactly.
river. Motor give out. Pretty much fucked.
I don't want to do this shit no more. I know I'm gonna fucking hit myself.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Hurts a little bit.
Ow.
It's quite impressive that he did not hit himself in the face.
Yep.
Yeah, those whips hurt when they hit you. They cut you open. Nice one.
Check to see if there's oil. We're on a fucking drought.
Oh Jesus.
All right. That was planned. That wasn't
Most
real.
boys don't like listening to country music because they don't like to hear about the way they should be treating women.
Damn Skippy.
All right. I didn't get that all, but well.
Should never gave this stupid motherfucker my phone number. If you call me one more fucking time to ask me what's the best way to back this fucking load in here, I'm gonna jump out this dozer and yank you out of that fucking truck, whip your fucking ass.
All right then.
Damn! Just back the motherfucker up and dump it. Quit calling me, son of a bitch. Fucking wear me out. Can't drive the son of a bitch, just park and go home. Stupid fucker.
All right,
the
then.
fuck you even driving the Walmart parking lot? How in the fuck you even back out your damn driveway?
All right then. There's that.
Wow.
Okay.
Anger management classes for that person.
Exactly.
Tell you.
Maybe then he can join Fawn in the anger management class.
Yeah.
All right. So it looked like y'all are saying the sphere, but we're gonna go over donut Earth. So this is what
Donut
if
Earth? Okay.
Yeah, what if the Earth was a donut?
That's right.
And I know what would happen. All the police would eat it. Oh, sorry.
Does that mean the ice wall is made out of powdered sugar?
That's how they keep them on it.
I see. Okay.
They just want that powdered sugar donut every day.
That's right.
So they're protecting the shit. They're protecting the shit out of it. Don't take my ice wall donut. All right, there. So let's go on and see about this over here. I think I just got click that, and then I click this, and then somehow this gets clicked, and then thing happens. I think that's how you do it.
Yep, you're getting it.
All right. So if the Earth was a donut, this is what would happen. I believe in this wholeheartedly. So and I said before, I believe the Earth is all different shapes at the same time. It just all you got to do is just think about it, and that it's true. That's right. I mean, that if you can think
is it also a square? How does square work?
It is a cube. It is concave. It's a donut. It's invisible, and it is flat.
Okay.
So
it's all
if
the
it's
shapes,
invisible,
depending on what angle.
No, if it's invisible, is it also a hologram?
That what I mean. It not invisible. It a hologram because you can put your hand right through it.
Got you. Okay.
Interesting.
We understand you.
You can just put your dick right in it and never mind. So, you can just fuck the Earth.
Okay, God fucks the Earth every single day. Okay, so just saying.
Hey, dog. Welcome to the insanity.
Humanity screws the world every day as well. So
here, this is exactly what I think it is. It is the cube of Rubik's.
The cube
Gotcha.
of Rubik's.
It's just switching its
Understandable.
colors
It
all
makes
around, and it's
sense.
just, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, it's true. And if there is a motion picture about it, it definitely is true because the motion picture artists, they always are giving up the secrets because if it's not in front of your face, then how can they hide it? So they have,
there's
they have
a
to
good
tell
point
you
in
it
the side
first
chat.
for you to hide it.
Side chat. Hey, doggy.
Okay. You do you, Hick.
Yep.
Remember, the conspiracy only works if they tell you about it first. It has to be fake leaked, and then. How else does QAnon work? There had to be a Q before there was an on and on. You know,
There had to be an A and a B as well, right?
how was I gonna know? How was I gonna know to go on 4chan and to look at the Q drops and take them all and make some sense out of the very cryptic thingamabobbers that he said? And what was even better is they had the bread makers. So there would be the drop, and you just go on the bread makers thing, and they would give you the loaf, and they loafed it up, and they gave it to you.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So this would be if, and it is, but they don't want to tell you it is because then they'd have to kill you because they're pretending that they ain't really telling you the truth. So here we go.
On our hypothetical journey, we've already tested out living on a flat Earth, a cubicle Earth, even a hollow Earth.
There we go.
What do you say we try to survive on an Earth with a giant hole in the middle? Would a planet like this even have a chance of being habitable?
Yeah, because it would spin around like this.
How would gravity work? And what would the view be like on an Earth like this? This is What If. And here's what would happen if the Earth was shaped like a donut.
And it is.
Hey, planetarily
you gotta
speaking,
prove it to me
size
it ain't.
matters. And so does shape. This is what mathematicians would call a toroidal world, or a torus planet. To me, it's an Earth shaped like a sweet, fried, ring-shaped pastry.
Yeah, and it does come
Whatever
with
you
the
call
jimmies
this Earth,
or the sprinkles or
theoretically,
whatever you
it's
call
not
wherever
impossible.
you're from.
Check out that glaze,
Planets don't
man.
naturally form in the shape of a donut, but
And
the
I
laws
like
of
the
physics
glaze
do
on the
allow for such
outside,
worlds
too.
to exist. It just wouldn't be Earth as you know it. Okay, I'm just messing with you here. It wouldn't kill anyone to evolve on a
CGI.
donut-shaped Earth.
That's all CGI right
Unless it
there.
had a
Yes,
shape
Art,
more like
it is a
hula
donut
hoop,
hole. You're absolutely
having
right.
a center that's so much larger than the physically solid portion of Earth
You know what
would
I like doing?
result in
Donut
some
holes, put them
very
in my donut
unstable
and
conditions.
knocking them out with my. Never mind.
See what I mean? Disastrous. So let's focus on a planet that looks like a traditional donut and closely mimics our own Earth. This donut-shaped Earth would have a similar position relative to the
this
sun.
way, it's so much easier to defend the Antarctica ice wall, because it's on the inside. And that's way less diameter, so there's a lot less of the military penguins with their AK-47s.
No, with their laser nipples.
All right.
And it's the grenade launching polar bears. So you got the whole Antarctic animal.
Hey, Sydney, what's up, girl?
Military force. They train every animal in Antarctica knows how to shoot something. That's how it gets protected.
Yeah, they know how to shoot their jizz.
They know how to shoot. I said everything. So yeah.
And the same axial tilt. It would even have a similar escape velocity, 11.4 kilometers per second for
See,
most
I told
of the
you it's
planet.
real. They
At
just
the
said it right
donut's
there.
equator, the escape velocity would go down to just 6.5 kilometers per second. So if you were going to send rockets into space, that would be the best place to break free of the gravitational clutches of a donut-shaped Earth.
Well, all the rockets anyways, they go back into the sea.
Speaking of gravity,
They never
depending
go
on where
into
you
space.
were on
Space
a
ain't
torus
real.
Earth, you'd weigh up to 3 times less than you usually do. If our round Earth has a surface
for
gravity
that.
of 1g,
That's CGI.
the surface gravity
ain't
of a
real.
donut Earth along the poles would be 0.65 g. And at the equator, the gravity would go down to just 0.3 g.
But
It would
gravity
be
ain't
like
real.
walking on the
So all of
surface
this
of
is
Mars.
fake anyways.
Even though the donut-shaped Earth's gravity would be lower than what you're used to, it would still be constantly trying to collapse the planet in on itself.
Right.
To fight the urge to become a sphere-shaped
Hey,
Earth,
well, as
a
long
donut
as the
Earth
hole
would
got
have to
tighter,
spin
that's
much
all I care
faster than our
about.
round Earth does.
No, it would.
That way,
it would
centrifugal forces would kick in and keep the donut hole intact. But because of this quick rotation, a day on Earth would only last 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Dang.
Or if you
That's not
prefer to
very much
stick to a
time.
traditional 24-hour day, you'd be dealing with at least 8 sunrises and sunsets every day.
Wow.
You'd have to adapt to working day and night and sleeping through hours of daylight. But it would be much worse than that for the animals that are synced to the patterns of the moon and the sun to breed, migrate, and hunt. Oh, and by
All
the way,
animals would be
what
dead.
would happen to the moon?
Yep.
They're all CGI anyways.
Well,
They're
the
fake.
good
That's
news
what Hans
is
Wormhat
we'd
tells
still
me.
have it. Most
Then
likely,
how are
it
you
would be
eating them if
pulled
they're
towards the
CGI?
middle of the hole. And
Hey, they're all holograms, but then the government, it has the microchips in you that feeds you. It somehow breaks down your own body and feeds it to you. So you're just eating fake stuff. But there's when you go to sleep and they force feed you. That's why you sleep. It's the only reason. So the government can feed you.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think the
Bob
animals
up and
are
down.
dead because they'd evolved to cope with it.
Yeah, exactly. If the Earth was something different, then they do something different.
Just
But
imagine how
anyway,
weird all the animals would fucking look.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Oh,
in the same way, to
Oh,
us
imagine
now
how
it might
we'd
look
look.
strange.
you
But
look like some fucking mole people.
And
yeah,
and
we'd
on
probably be tall because
a turtle
because of the low
Earth,
gravity.
how do the seasons work? Where's north, south, east, and west?
Right.
You know,
All different
and
directions.
poor ducks, they wouldn't know how to where to fly in the
Right.
wintertime.
They evolve differently, I would get.
Yeah,
Like,
and you would only have one pole.
yeah.
and even
Well,
if you
it's-
had an exactly similar Earth as we got now, if you would reboot it, the chances are that the animals we see now are gonna be there again is very slim.
Right.
What are you talking about? The God made all the animals, and so he would make it again the same. What are you talking about? It would be exactly the same as it is now. I mean, why would he change anything if he already did? Because he knows the past, the future, and everything, and he knows what's best for us. That's why he made it so animals eat animals. Duh.
Okay.
down in the middle of the planet. Or it could be affected by the gravity of the donut's outer edges and create a figure-8
Is
orbit around
anyone
the
else
Earth.
getting a headache?
The bad news is
No.
either of these orbits would affect the tides on Earth and wreak a little havoc. Oceans could have such unstable water levels that having coastal cities might not be a thing. The overall climate on a donut Earth would be similar to what we currently have on our round Earth. It would be colder in the polar regions and warmer at the equator, but the weather would be a little more extreme and could even make some parts of the planet inhospitable due to storms and hurricanes. It's hard to predict where the countries would be located on a tourist planet, but as far as topography goes, most likely the donut hole would be lined with mountains, and they
Now
could
I'm
be
just hungry for
substantially
donuts.
larger
That's
than
all I want
anything we
now.
have on Earth right now.
Hey,
If you
Clockwork.
wanted to live on the inner edge of a donut-shaped Earth, you'd be
Sydney.
enjoying this view. Unlike in some what-if scenarios, life wouldn't come to an end in this one. Humans of a donut Earth might never cross the ocean. They'd evolve separately on different continents. But at least there would be no mass extinction, and no areas of the planet would become too extreme for us to survive.
I don't know why you
Donut
wouldn't be able
Earthers
to
might
take a
or
boat and
might
travel
not
to other
have
places,
tools
but
and tech
whatever.
we have today. They might not even stumble onto the concept of a
See, that's what I
donut
think
in
the
the
Earth
first
looks
place.
like. Sprinkled.
Or they
Jimmy
could be making videos
covered
like,
donut.
what if the Earth was shaped like a ball?
What? I don't
And
believe
maybe,
that. No.
because of this donut shape, some disasters in Earth's history would never have happened.
Right.
But that's
maybe.
a story for another What If.
I think it's all CGI.
No, I had to laugh when they said the Cube Earth was cubicle. That's not what that means.
Oh, that is
Cubic or
hilarious.
something, not cubicle. But anyway.
All right. Oh, I have it up here. So we're going to talk. We're going to have the father of flat Earth tell us about some stuff, and we're gonna prove the flat Earth.
I just realized, where'd our mango go?
She said there's storms going on right now and our power may cut out.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's probably what happened.
Hey, that's probably what did. Or she keeled over and died from laughing so hard.
All that laughing, couldn't breathe.
Quite possible.
Mango, take some oxygen. Take some breaths in and out. Breathe, darling. All right. Let's see. All right, let's go with this. Trying to look at the side chat at the same time. So here is Eric Dubay telling us what is above is below and beyond in the flat Earth. He has all the truths. If you just sit and think about it, the Earth's flat.
Yeah, I found out 100 boys to say the same thing.
Yeah, I sit around the bayou and I just like hit myself in the face with an alligator tail and drink a couple beers and smoke some of that wacky tobacco, and anything's possible.
First coming across this subject, all of which share similar answers, are what is over, under, and outside of the flat Earth. The shortest and most honest answer is that ultimately, we don't know what is above, below, and beyond the Earth. In reality, globe believers themselves also don't know what exists in the deep recesses of the Earth, any more than they know what exists in the depths of their infinite vacuum space. But
Yeah,
they are
that
given
proves the flat
answers
Earth.
about both in
Just
the form
because they
of
don't
stories
know.
and images by their heliocentric priests. As one of their own eloquently stated, however, quote, "I would rather have questions that cannot be answered than answers that cannot be questioned." The globe model claims that the ball Earth is divided into several layers, starting with an 800-mile thick iron and nickel inner core, encased by a 1,400-mile wide molten metal magma outer core, surrounded by 1,800 miles of magnesium-rich mantle, and topped with a 10 to 20-mile basalt and granite crust. This is taught as fact in textbooks and geology classrooms worldwide, yet the only evidence offered is that experts claim to have made these very specific determinations through reading seismic waves during earthquakes. As far as physical, demonstrable proof is concerned, the deepest drilling operation in history, the Russian Kola super deep borehole, spent nearly 2 decades and countless busted drills, only to succeed in reaching less than 8 miles down, not even breaking through the crust.
Yeah, they
Therefore,
only went 8
in
miles. How
reality,
do we really
neither
know what's
globe
going on in the
defenders
middle of the
nor
Earth?
flat earthers truly know what exists beneath the 8 miles we
Have
have
you
bored
ever
through.
been to the middle of Earth?
Regarding what exists above and beyond, the globe model answers both, with claims of billions and trillions of stars and planets light years away, shooting through
Look, those don't
infinitely
look like plants
expanding
to me.
vacuum
They
space.
look like balls of light.
Even though not a single scientist, astronomer,
It's
or astronaut
douchebag,
has
by the way.
actually
Eric
traveled to a
Douchebag,
single
we
one of
call
these
him.
to confirm such claims, the entire story is taught and believed as gospel truth. When it comes to terrestrial matters like the shape of the Earth, there are hundreds of
Testicle
empirical,
matters?
demonstrable,
Oh,
and
never
repeatable
mind.
experiments which prove beyond any shadow of doubt
Always so
that the
funny
Earth is a
when they
stationary level plane. But when it comes to
compare it
celestial
to,
matters, such as the luminaries
gospel
above,
truth.
Yeah, the gospel is true because there were some guys in the cave once upon a time when they all got together and they made the thingies that we all believe. And the guide, he was telling them exactly what to write down, so it's true because they said it. I mean, why would they lie about that?
these are physically unreachable for experimentation, so all conclusions about them are simply based on inference and
They don't look
speculation.
like planets to me.
They can be seen in great detail, however, with less than 100 times zoom, which suggests
look-
that
they
they are
look like
likely
lasers.
much closer than assumed.
God,
As for the
God
question of
put
what exists
lasers in
outside
the
the flat
sky
Earth,
on the
due to the
dome.
Antarctic Treaty, signed by all the
They're
major world
LEDs.
powers, and preventing independent exploration beyond 60 degrees southern latitude, the public is not legally allowed to find out.
The government had
Explorers like
LEDs
Jarl
way
and
before
Boy
they let us
have
know
attempted
about
on
it.
several
So
occasions
thousands of
to
years ago,
independently
they've
sail
been
to
using
and
LEDs
explore
in the
Antarctica,
sky.
only to be
Trick
captured by
us.
patrol vessels, fined,
Oh,
and
God.
imprisoned.
This stupid
Therefore,
video.
just as with the answers to what exists above and below, the answer
Well,
to
you
what
do
exists
know,
beyond the flat Earth
Marvel
is unknown.
Studios. They know they got the gospel right. They got Thanos with his Thanos snap. Yeah, see, they had it.
They got all
Yeah,
right up there.
truth is in
Yeah.
plain sight right there.
Yes,
Mhm.
that is proof. And the Matrix, we're not even getting started on the Matrix.
The Matrix too, exactly. And the Truman Show. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God,
That one was
out
completely
there.
true.
that proves the dome. If
That's
it
right.
if it happens in a movie, it's got to be true,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Some skeptics suggest there would be an edge at some point. Many ancient cultures and scriptures suggest there exists a barrier in the form of a dome firmament.
See, if
Well,
every single ancient culture out there had the same kind of earth and it all looked like that and they always had the dome over, it had to be true. How could they get it wrong? I mean,
But why
they
they
had
have
all
cartoons?
they had the ancient knowledge, remember, and that we lost because of the flood. Everybody used to be real smart, and then the flood happened, and now everybody dumb. So
And
that's
why
why we
didn't-
don't know how to do all the stuff
That's
like we
what
used
that's
to
what they
do.
call that's why they call it the dumb, not the dome.
It's the dumb.
It's the
And
dumb.
why didn't they get the colors completely correctly on every flat Earth? All colors look different.
Yep, exactly. And they're all
because
cartoons. Mm-hmm.
The God made them all see different colors so that they wouldn't get it completely right because the government was changing their colors in the eyes and they made them see it different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was all the government. Yeah.
It
In the
always
middle,
the
trees
government.
everywhere, they say
Wait.
different size. And
Guys, I'm confused. What's everybody talking about? Because of YouTube rules, I changed stuff. Did you even notice YouTube took you down for a bit? What? I'm confused.
What are you talking about?
Right here.
Hang on.
Oh,
They take the stream down for a bit?
The last thing we were using, they probably didn't like whoever that was that we were using. Oh, it may have been my own grandpa. But are we back? We're
no,
back
but
up now
they're
again.
addressing Queen. Is that like, was this stream taken down for a bit, or?
Yeah, because there's
talking
multiple
about-
people saying that on the side chat.
Oh, during
Okay.
Donut Earth. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was right about it was during the Donut Earth video.
All right.
All right. So, thank you everybody for
We're
letting
back
us
now,
know
though, right?
about that. Yeah, I think they said we are back.
Okay.
I saw it. I'm looking
For
at the timeline.
about 5 minutes we were out. 10
Yeah,
minutes.
it was about the time when they had the moon going through the hole there. So
Yeah.
who knows? You know,
Uh-oh.
when it was
All right,
going back
well-
and forth in the hole. So who
They
knows?
thought there was sex going on.
Earth getting moon fucked.
Exactly. They thought there was some sex going on and they took us off. And
Yep.
you know what? The government is trying to silence us.
Government.
So they are trying to take us down because we're talking the truth.
But it's back. So
No, dear, that's not why.
That is what my sister told me last night when I showed her the side. Said my penis is at
No,
42
sweetheart,
inches, but they keep taking inches of what the government keeps taking
42
my penis
inches?
away.
42 inches?
It was 20.
Hon, you'd
yeah,
be
it was
dead.
42.
You'd be dead.
It's down to about 10 inches right now because the government keeps stealing it.
They keep taking 4 inches at a time. And they keep
4
zapping
inches
me.
at a time. I thought it was 2 inches at a time.
Oh, it was 2. All right. I don't know my maths, anyways. I don't even know how to read.
I've been down for at least 5 minutes. So
that's about how long it takes me to finish.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, that's a long time.
Well, when you're fucking when you're fucking some gator, it takes you a minute to get into the cloaca. You know.
If it only takes if 5 minutes is a long time for you, Mama, I can only say I'm sorry.
It's
all right.
I think it was because of that part of that big tidal wave hitting the bridge because it's from a movie.
It could have been, yeah, but it was taken down around the time that the it took a second for it to kind of kick in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's
Okie dokie.
So it's probably for
So
copyright.
it was like a
just
wrestling
behind
match.
that part.
We got taken down like in a headlock or something. They headlocked our stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, let's go with that. Mhm.
All right. Oh, so let's keep going on with the flat Earth, because this Erica Dubai, he is a smart cookie, because he wrote the 100 proofs of the flat Earth, and he gave me all the proofs that I need. And like I said, I look at the bayou and I look at the swamp, and it looks flat to me. It just stays there the same, exactly. Water finds its level. Like, you can't pour water on the ball; it just fall right off.
While other maps and theories speculate other outer lands beyond the Antarctic, or even an infinite plane. Rather than settle for belief in any such theories, however, genuine, legitimate flat earthers accept that these answers are currently
There it
beyond
is.
our grasp.
There's the picture of the ice wall right there. You can't dispute that.
Gotta be true. There's memes. Gotta be true.
It's right there. That is a 200 tall foot ice wall right there. And then see the thing on the right over here? Over here, that is what we call that's where the army base for the polar bears and the penguins is. That's where they put the ammunition for them, and then they go there and they pick up their every morning. They wake up at the break of dawn and they get their AK-47s and load them up, and then they stretch out along the ice wall, and they just wait for you globers to come through, and they just shoot you down, and then the government just picks you up and just hides the body. That's why you never heard of nobody finding ice
all that
wall.
powdered sugar up on top
means-
of each other. Mhm.
That means there are more penguins than humans?
Yeah,
the ice wall's made out of cocaine.
Where's the dragons?
The ice wall's made out of it's cocaine. That's why they don't let you over there, because they're hiding all that cocaine.
Where's all them?
Sydney,
I don't see
Slim's
them.
not here, honey. This is Hick.
We gave him the chloroform treatment, and he's laying in the corner over there. He'll be okay in a couple hours.
He gave Hick a little bit of a tutorial on how to do a stream.
What did you do to my man, Hick?
Oh, we just chloroform him like always. That's what Cookie taught me to do.
It doesn't interrupt.
Queen, he'll be fine. He's always fine. You know that.
For full, independent exploration of our realm, as that is the only way we will ever be able to truly confirm the truth.
And there we go, and it confirms it right there. That one picture, that picture shows it all right there. Okay.
That cartoon, that real life cartoon.
Hey, at least it's not CGI. It's pencil GI.
Technically, it is CGI because we're watching it over a computer. So technically, it is CGI.
It's computer GI. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
computer generating your eye. It's eyeball generation. It's to trick your eyeball to thinking that it's something different, so they can conspiracy you.
The picture, the last picture was IGI.
Oh, IGI. Oh,
idiots generated image.
There we go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that I will agree with.
I like that.
I like that.
All right, here we go. With this smart guy, he's Anthony Bear, and he knows everything about the spinning, not spinning. So here we go.
So we're spinning or we're not spinning? Let's find out. We all know this model. The sun rises and sets because we're spinning.
Yeah.
In this model, we're not moving. The sun sets because the sun
we do have a flat Earth model. It's right there.
The sun rises.
It's on the screen
because it moves towards us. This happens due to perspective. Let's make a model and see which one represents reality. By the way, nobody believes in a flat disk flying through space. That's complete stupidity. Okay, here's our model.
It is sitting on top of 4 elephants on the 4 corners, and they are all standing on top of a sea turtle that's flying through the cosmic ocean. Duh.
It's called the new Tylenol building in South America.
It's so easy to figure out.
Okay, let's make the sun rise and set on this building due to Earth spin. Okay, we're spinning the Earth, and notice how the shadow on the building goes all the way up the building.
That is a fucking tall building there, sir.
It is. That's like way into
That's how
space.
it works.
That's exactly how it works.
Okay, let's see how our model matches reality. Notice how there's no shadow working its way from the top down. Obviously, it doesn't match.
Well, you show it.
Okay,
so
this time I
quickly
want you to notice the light intensity. The light intensity is always the same because the sun distance doesn't really change. the Earth only moves like 1 degree. So as you can see in this model, the sun intensity stays the same. Let's see how it matches reality. Miami Beach. Here comes the sun. Little by little.
Sun is already up. It's already
Little by
fucking
little.
light. You cunt.
More.
Go to a tall mountain.
More.
See, the sun is gonna go around. It ain't gonna go above.
Pow.
Jeez.
Look at that sun.
Because that's how it goes
So
around
obviously
the flat
intensity
Earth.
changes.
Oh my God.
Watch this one.
Oh man.
And the sun just fades away and fades away. Obviously, the sun is
They
getting
see the
farther
shadow.
away and farther away.
See,
and
that's proof
farther
right there.
away. And then you can't see the sun anymore, and it's dark. And the globe model is crushed again.
No, not even close.
No.
Nope. Jesus Christ.
That was a whole bunch of derp.
Yeah, it was a bit like D-Mox videos.
Yeah, except it was less insulty and yelly.
Yeah, and yeah, and he actually used a globe instead
Yeah.
of a cylinder.
With a real tall building on it. Oh my God.
Do you think he
All right,
used the
next
glue from the glue stick to glue it on?
Probably.
No, he probably ate that and used tape.
He ate it first.
Hey, glue is real good. It tastes yummy. You know, you get the different types of glue and you put them all together. You get yourself a glue salad. That's my favorite.
Oh Lord.
A glue cheese salad with glue cheese dressing.
The glue cheese sandwich is my favorite. All right, here up. We got another smart fart smeller, and he just says, just think about it. If you just think, you can figure it out.
Yes. Oh no! Oh no! God no!
Oh my God.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you may be, CC or Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's 8/26/22, and well, let's think about it Friday. I hope everybody had a wonderful week.
He is so good at having all that background noise.
I got a flat tire
in all his
on our
videos.
truck. You gotta understand these trucks are 350
Makes me pay so much more attention to what he's fucking saying.
They're ambulettes.
Everyone surfing is
Ambulette brakes, ambulette tires, all sorts of gadgets and shit in there that I can't really discuss with some people. So we'll just leave it at that. But anyway, you can't change the tires without you need a power drill to do it. So you have to basically go tow truck.
They should be a lot better out there.
Oh, another wonderful place, Beacon, New York. Another place, fuck up, and I refer to him as fuck up now. Yeah, that would be Biden. Fuck up. I'm sitting there on this. I was in a parking lot.
Yeah, it's Biden's fault that the gas prices and the oil got put in my the lube prices and all that all gone up because of Biden.
And the other guy was just kind of looking at me weird. Another fuck up. Where is fuck up anyway? Did he get back from COVID and vacation? Is he back yet? That's right. He is back. Everybody pay for the fucking student loans. Great idea. How much is it now? Another trillion? Come on, why not? Quadrillion? Fuck it. You know, let's go with trillion. How about it? Let's just get into debt. You know, we gotta love it. It's America. Come on, we got all the money in the world. We can just print all sorts of shit and cause a major disaster. But nobody listens to me. You know why? Why? Listen to fuck up. He does such a great job, doesn't he? Anyway.
What's this got to do with flat Earth?
I don't know how I'm going to say this gently to you, because I know some of you may have a relative or somebody that you know in a nursing home. But my years of experience with this, and this is another thing too that I want to, I don't know if I'm going to get into. This is a different video about career things going on, but I believe that they're killing these patients. Not all of them, individual ones. Okay. I don't know.
What does this have to do with flat Earth?
I'll take an example of this guy that I have been dealing with, and other people in the company have been dealing with too. Now, I don't deal with him every single day. Sometimes I see him, sometimes I don't. Trent Paul. When I did the discharge, which means he gets picked up at his house and goes to the nursing home. That's not a good sign, usually.
All right, we don't. I wanted it to be
He's
about flat
not.
Earth, and
He does.
yeah,
He's always like his random thoughts, and he puts flat Earth on everything.
yeah, and
So,
he probably will talk about
yeah.
it for like 5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have this gentleman tell us about the Hollow Earth, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into something about the Hollow Earth theory, and they'll probably get turned off too because it is from History Channel. So
here we go. Oh
we
yeah,
get
they're
turned off.
notorious.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch this right first to get some a real person down here telling you what the Hollow Earth is.
Already looks smart.
Oh, okay. Edward Anderson.
What's up, folks? Dr. Daniel Sick once again, and today we are focusing our valuable attention on the Hollow Earth.
Are you insane?
If you are a flat Earth enthusiast like myself, there is no need to be disappointed because these two beautiful concepts can live together and create this amazing synergy.
Nobody cares. Listen, Major, nobody cares. You know why nobody cares who you are? Because nobody cares about your feeble accomplishments.
What are trying to enforce on us this geoid or spherical Earth fake?
Why are you so
And
freakishly
you
annoying?
know this guy's real because he's got a piece of paper out and he's got a marker.
He's got a
You know that
Yes, no
means
pencil.
he must be a geologist because that's what they all use, right? Everyone
Check out that tie. He's definitely somebody important.
Yeah, but
He-
he still.
his hair is
Nobody
spiffy.
noticed he doesn't have pants on.
Yeah, he has shorts on. Mhm.
I'm surprised he even has shorts on. Let's see.
I think it's his boxers.
Is he French? I don't
Probably.
know. Could be.
So what causes the tides in the water changing height? Since the flat Earth is on the elephants, what happens is the water pours off the edges and it fills up the trunks of the elephants, right? And so the water goes down and then their trunks fill up and then they spurt back on the water. And that's what rain is. That's where you get the rain. And from there, the water go up and down. It matters on what time of day where the elephants is, if they're getting their trunks full or if they're squirting it out.
What? Who's squirting?
No,
Sorry,
John
I'm-
in the asylum actually tried to tell me that it's because of the Earth, the flat Earth is wobbling. So that's actually what the tides caused.
Yeah,
What? Wait, you're
So it's
saying because the Earth is spinning around the sun thing, the big ball of light in the sky, that it causes the drift of the tides? Is that what you all call
Flat
it?
Earth is kind of wobbling.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
I-
yeah.
I-
it's going
like
up and
you
down.
know that
That
chair
was
you have in
exciting.
your house that one leg is shorter than every other leg and you keep tipping over a little bit? It's kind of like that.
And
Yeah.
I couldn't,
okay, I get it, I get
predict
it.
them, so I actually showed them the tides in Boston in 23 years from now or something.
Well, hey, Tiny,
Because
I can't trust you. I can't trust you because you're a seaman and you're a boat captain, and all of you are taught to lie to us and tell us that it's actually a globe, where y'all know it's a fucking flat. You just maneuver around.
Cookie loves semen.
Cookie loves her semen. That's
yeah,
right.
well, Cookie loves the
She loves all
semen, but I
semen.
don't. They're all lying to us, just like the goddamn NASA people. They know it ain't fucking round and that the space is fake. They keep. Have you seen how many times they shot a rocket into the dome and it bounces right off?
You mean it doesn't explode? It bounces?
No,
It bounces right off. It deflects.
Wouldn't that
That's
leave
why
like scratches on the dome? I mean, that's
Yeah, that's why it
Or-
changes direction.
Maybe the
And
dome
it-
is made from bouncy rubber, so it actually
That could
catches
be.
them. And then
Yeah,
Rubber cement.
it's made out of see-through silicone. It's like those fish.
It's made of breast implants.
Yeah, it's like a breast
We're in a big
implant.
breast implant.
We're inside a huge breast implant that is on the boob of God's sister
wife.
Sister wife. That's why
Sister
that's
wife
why I'm
cousin.
married to all my sisters, because the God did it too. It's in the Bible. Read your Bible, everyone.
That was Bibble, but okay.
Read your Bible, everyone. The gate will not lead you astray. Okay, let's keep going.
But nonetheless, in this retarded concept, we can still have Hollow Earth approximation, and that's the beauty of it.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, Tia.
The Hollow Earth states that the sphere is empty inside.
Okay.
It's not a ball.
There's nobody been in that middle of the earth. How do they know?
It's really dawned on me why. Water
Hey,
is so
it's
important.
just like ICP said. I don't know how magnets work, so it must be magic.
That's right. That's right.
So magnets is magic.
You see, water always sinks down, and if it wasn't for the Hollow Earth, it all would just disappear in no time whatsoever.
You are boring me to death, and I'm already dead. You're boring me back to death.
No matter how
no
oceans
time.
deep,
What is he
they all
talking
will be
about?
drained because
Not sure yet. We have to watch it, Hick.
we all sunk there in the center because of the gravity.
My will to live meter is flatlining, okay?
But with our Hollow Earth concept, we can have mirror oceans on the other side.
No, not in any sense of the word.
When this water drains, it creates pressure gradient here, and Hollow Earth pressure is much larger than atmospheric pressure.
I don't knew I could learn so much.
No, just to
I
retain
don't
it.
know what you're actually trying
We
to
can have
make,
our
but
flat Earth. And
I'm
there are
kind
still
of getting
cases,
turned
right,
on with
that
that hole you're drawing.
we can have this mirror ocean as well, but what would hold it on the upside down, as they call it now?
Well, I've been internalizing a really complicated situation in my heat.
Upside
Remember,
down?
there is this tension, surface tension here.
Yeah, it would be upside down.
So what
On
he's saying
the
is the Earth is
and
flat. I believe what he's saying is there's hollow Earth, but there's water on the inside and on the outside, mirrored oceans.
Oh, I
Yeah, but the way he draws it, it's not a flat Earth.
I know, and it's being held there by surface tension.
It looks like a sperm trying
Like
to
upside down,
impregnate an
they
egg to
got
me.
that from Stranger Things.
Yeah, the upside down. Yeah, the
Or,
upside down. Yeah.
Above, so below, or
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're trying to get at. So
actually,
above,
the
so
last-
below.
the last season of episode of the Inside Job when
yeah,
brought the flat earthers to hollow Earth. So this is the edge, and the monster took them down.
Yep, I remember that.
He looks like he's from the upside down. Anyways, let's keep going.
Yep.
Surface tension allows for the upside down ocean to stay.
Whatever. I'm going to take a day-long nap.
And this is the main condition and the reason why all these beautiful creatures like dinosaurs and other prehistoric mammals can live there.
I can waste no more time on you.
Duh, there's still dinosaurs. Men lived with dinosaurs. Duh. I mean, we all know that. The Earth's only 6,000 years old. I mean, geez, who doesn't know that? Because that's what it says in the gospel.
Wow. Okay.
Isn't that what the gospel was about? It was about how the Earth, we live with dinosaurs, and that's why they made the ark, and then...
Well, that's what some people interpret, yes. Mm-hmm. Not everybody, just some.
Wait, my pastor, he told me it's true. Why would my pastor lie to me?
Oh, I don't know.
He just says, after he tells me things, he makes me give him money, but I don't know why he would lie to me.
I don't know either.
Because he wants you to take your pants off.
Hey, that happened a long time ago, but he was still my cousin, so it was still okay, but we won't talk about that.
June 13th, 2014. Scientists researching the Earth's mantle announced that they have found what they believe to be a vast body of water, 3 times the volume of all of our oceans combined, contained within a mineral layer
There's water
400
below
miles
and
inside
above
the Earth.
and in
The
between.
discovery shakes the foundation of what scientists and scholars thought they knew about the ground under our feet.
We have just scratched the surface of the Earth. We drilled down like 8 miles, and we had to stop because it got too hot. Out of 4,000 miles, basically.
That's
to the
because
core
that's
of the
where the
Earth, we went
safety
down 8.
lives.
That's nothing.
That's where
We
hell
have
is.
more than 70 active space programs right now. We can tell you more about the surface of the moon than we can the surface underneath our own oceans.
Since we've not actually drilled down far enough to confirm these findings, could it be that we may be wrong about the composition of our own Earth? Some ancient astronaut theorists say yes, and suggest that
That's
according
where
to
the
our
mole
earliest
people
mythologies,
live
an other
and the
Earth
lizard
might not be
people.
found in the heavens, but deep within our
And
own
I
planet.
think the
One of the most
cyborgs too.
consistent
I think
themes
that's
that we
what
find in
Slim
ancient
told
cultures when
me.
we travel around the world is the idea that there is another world, another Earth inside of the planet.
And that's where
Within
we're
Buddhism,
hiding
there's
the
stories of a
dinosaurs.
place called Agartha or Agarthi, which is an inner world, and it's inhabited too by people, and that they are an advanced race, and even that they have.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
It's not aliens, but I tell you, it's aliens.
Well, basically, that would be reverse aliens.
They're an advanced race, but they've not done anything to burrow out from under the world to come into the light to get better resources to grow food and.
It's because they're so
No, but
smart.
they got the inner sun.
It's because they're so smart. They don't want to deal with us stupids. We too stupid for them, so they got to keep hiding until the lizard people take over in a couple years. That's what the Slim said.
I thought lizard people already took over the world.
They are the deep state, and they do the drinking of the blood of the kids and the altar sacrifices and all that. They just can't say nothing yet because they're waiting until the mole people revolt, and as soon as that happens, and then Jerusalem gets taken over by the mole people, and then the Jesus can come down, and we can start the rapture, and then the world it's the outer space war of 2042. That's when we all go to a galactic war.
Oh, see, that's what Slim told you because he lived in that time, huh?
Yeah, that's what he been telling me.
Oh God.
Exactly, Demon. They call themselves the History Channel. They ain't got no history on that channel no more.
Oh no.
All right.
Have trains and vehicles that are moving through this inner Earth.
We got everything down
can be
there.
located within
It's
the confines of our
advanced
own planet.
technology.
Historically, underground realms were not relegated to mere mythology. Well-respected scientists and mathematicians have long speculated about a theory that became known as Hollow Earth.
The scientist Edmund Halley is most famous for Halley's Comet. He was also very interested in the Earth, and one of the challenges was trying to figure out what was the real structure of the inside of the Earth. He had a fascinating theory of not just a hollow Earth, but an Earth with multiple layers.
75 years later, 18th century mathematician Leonhard Euler put forth his own Hollow Earth theory with no concentric shells and a sun at the center, spanning 600 miles.
See, there we go. We got a sun at the center.
He
That's how
developed
that
this
works.
idea
No,
that
no,
the planet
it's
Earth was only hollow.
Hey,
but
when
poles are
I
actually
watch
thin.
the sun, I think that it's moving. We are moving around it. That's what it looked like to me.
So picturing a Dyson.
And there are actually entrances into the inner core at the north and south poles of the Earth. He imagined that there were advanced
That's where the
civilizations
portals
living
are to
inside
get
the
there.
planet.
Ideas of an occupied Hollow Earth would be revisited nearly 2 centuries later, in 1947, when famous polar explorer Admiral Richard Byrd flew reconnaissance missions over the North Pole. Byrd allegedly reported in his private journal about a mysterious land beyond the North Pole, which he called the center of the great unknown.
Admiral Richard Byrd was able to fly to
See,
the North
there's
Pole and
lands
back and
past
recorded flying over
the
lush
North
green
Pole
areas
and
where none should have
Antarctica.
been. And then 3 years later, he flew over the South Pole.
Continents.
It's rumored that when
but they're
Admiral Byrd's
hiding
task force
from us
actually
so
got
that
to
they can keep all of the actual food and all the farming and all the resources that they don't want to pretend that we got, because the government is always hiding stuff from us, because that's what it's all about. They don't want us to know that they all got things.
Stuff and things.
Antarctica. That one of the first things they discovered was an entrance into a hollow Earth civilization that was populated by very, very advanced beings.
Admiral Byrd
They're
made
the
a lot
mole
of
people, I
unusual
told ya.
statements, including
I know
talking
all about 'em.
what he called a new kind of craft that could fly from pole to pole. And when Byrd got back to the United States, he was brought back to Washington, where he was questioned very heavily about his statements. And allegedly, he was told to stop talking about this.
Is it possible that entrances to another world can be found at the Earth's poles? And if so, did Admiral Byrd actually pass through one of them? According to some ancient astronaut theorists, such gateways do exist.
If we were to discover the other Earth, the place we have sought, the missing world,
The
it would be
other Earth.
profoundly
Oh my God,
humbling.
we got another
so
Earth over
this
there
would be
now?
quite a paradigm shift. History would
No,
change in
no,
a
we
very
don't.
major way.
Oh, I thought we had a sister wife Earth.
Well, we could have multiverses, but that remains to be
Wait.
seen still.
I can multi in a verse?
Yeah, like there's
Don't
another
confuse him, Mom.
Does that mean I can have sex with multiple people in different universes at the same
Well,
time?
no. What it means is
Oh.
there's another Earth with another Hick McDickerson who could believe in the globe or believe in whatever
Wait.
that world is.
That is CGI. That would never happen.
And who could be
Wilvermont, don't confuse them, please.
And you know, hey, you know what the best thing would be? Like you could get yourself, you could meet yourself and your sisters somewhere else, and you and your sisters and your sisters and you could
Wait.
have an orgy.
I could be fucking my sister wife, sister of another universe in the multiverse, sister.
And yourself.
Oh my god!
Why are you guys confusing him?
Now I just want to have an orgy in multiverse.
All of you all.
How do we get a multiverse orgy going on over here?
It can be dangerous though. That could cause another big bang. And we
Let's
don't
go
want
to Slim's dungeon.
That is how the universe was started. Somehow I figured out how to fuck my sister in the multiverse.
Orgy and the Big Bang happened, and boom, the universe went.
Just come to the dungeon and stop confusing him, please.
All right. Well, do I have to come if I go to the dungeon?
You don't have to, but I guarantee you will.
Oh, all right.
Well.
So here, all you globies. Here's what y'all would call proof of the Earth. So here we're gonna go over this, and I'm gonna debunk it. I'm gonna show y'all how the Earth isn't a sphere.
Oh God, the stream went down again. Hang on. Yep, stream went down again. I believe. Yep.
I'll be right back.
Welcome. In this episode, we are going to attempt to answer the question: what is the shape of the Earth? Before we get started, please get out your packets, open to page number 1, and we will be filling in the top section of this page as the video progresses.
All right, so this is a
so
test.
what exactly is the
I want all
shape
you
of the Earth?
globies to
Well,
pull
you might
out.
be thinking to yourself, duh, the Earth is round. That's obvious. Everybody knows that. However, if you look back at history, there's a long list of stories of people's terrible fears of falling off the edge of the Earth. One of the more notable stories involves explorer Christopher Columbus, who, when he set sail for the New World in 1492, had fears that he and his crew would meet a terrible end falling off the edge of a flat Earth. Interestingly, Columbus would later be credited with the discovery of determining that the Earth is in fact round by not falling off the edge of the Earth. But that's not exactly true. In fact, we've known that the Earth is round for thousands of years. In fact, this Greek philosopher named Pythagoras, who was also a mathematician, made the observation more than 2,500 years ago that the Earth has to be round, simply based on logic.
Oh, we
That's
went
not
out
enough.
again.
How exactly do we know the true shape of the Earth? In this discussion, we're going to take a look at 4 pieces of evidence, or 4 proofs, that will hopefully convince you of the true shape of our planet. Let's take a look at proof number 1. Proof number 1 involves the moon, our closest neighbor in the solar system, seen here at its various phases, which can be visible from Earth
That's
throughout the
just
month.
a CGI
People have been
light
observing
sky.
the moon for thousands of years, and they have noticed.
See how it's out of focus. You can't actually see it, and you never get in focus because it's all fake.
Well, Hick, that is a picture. What they're showing right there. That's not the actual moon. The moon is real, but that's just a picture they are showing.
What? That ain't the real moon right there on my screen?
Actually, they call it composite, Hick.
I thought this was a live stream of the moon they were trying to show me.
No, it's a composite picture
It's
of
a
all the different phases of the moon.
Wait, hey, how do you say that one more time? Composite?
Composite.
Oh, okay, all right. I never heard that word before in my life. I just know they said that the moon has got to be CGI, or the pictures of the space got to be CGI, because they got to do it within the Photoshops.
That the lit up portion of the moon has different amounts visible at different times, and this can be seen in this diagram. Now, the only way that these strange shapes of the illuminated sides, the crescents, the gibbous, the first quarter and last quarter, the only way these shapes will
Why
be visible
is he talking about all that kinky stuff? We're talking about the moon, and he's talking about like kinky positions and stuff like that.
That's not.
Positions are not just for sex, okay?
Oh, that's the positions of the moon. Okay, I thought he was talking about he wanted to position my moon. And
Your
that was
moon.
sexual
Yeah,
positions.
whole different thing.
He's trying to make the frogs gay.
I thought the water was trying to make the frogs gay.
Nah, he is. He's talking about all
Wait,
these moon positions.
I didn't know you were a frog.
Yeah.
Hey, I like to make the frogs gay sometimes too. And
if in fact the moon is round. And yes, it is a big giant sphere orbiting the Earth. Now, early astronomer Aristotle, who lived more than
He's paid by the
1,700
government.
years ago, noted
NASA. He's
this,
paid by
and
NASA.
he went a step further. He observed the moon during lunar eclipses. And what Aristotle noted was that during a
moons never
lunar
turn those
eclipse,
colors.
the Earth's
That's all
shadow
fake.
is cast on the moon. And the Earth cast not a straight shadow,
Somebody
but a
drew that
rounded
shit.
shadow. Aristotle deduced that the only possible
damn it, now
shape
we
that
got
can
a
always
microraptor
cast
in
a
here.
rounded
Goddamn it.
shadow is a
Goddamn all you people and your goddamn genders. What the hell is up with this? We got a demon, we got a skits, we got a micro, I got a spittle buggy, I got a ivy coon. What the hell is going on with all you people out here? God damn it, and you and your 100 million genders out there.
They're not just genders; they are species as well.
Yes.
I know that there's the lizards, and I know the moles, and I know the cyborgs. But goddamn, you all with all the other things. How many species do we got in this goddamn Earth? See, that's why I believe that it's a hologram, because the goddamn people keep coming up with their new things.
There are billions of species, Hick.
Yes.
What? Oh my God! You mean there's lots of different animals and they're different species?
And insects. Mm-hmm.
Yes, dear.
There is incest. I know all about that with my sister.
Yes.
Oh,
Insects.
insects. Okay, oh, that's a whole different thing. All right. Insect incest is a whole different thing too. And yes, Micro, the moon is very gay.
Hick.
That's
There
what I
are
was
more
saying.
species, right, than years that your dad got for checking fraud.
There's more species than 7. That's how old he was when he impregnated my grandma's sister, wife, auntie.
No, years he got in prison.
That is life, because he kept messing with those goddamn sheep.
He's trying to. Never mind.
He was trying to clone one. He said, I'm going to clone a sheep.
Maybe the sheep as a condom didn't quite work very well.
Yeah, that's what happens. The condom
Yeah,
busted. Bah, never mind. Let's keep going.
Sphere. And from that moment, we had our first piece of concrete evidence of a spherical or round Earth. Let's go to our hand.
Hey, it would be the gator. Is what it would be. It would be gator graping.
Graping. Okay.
Jolene.
We need some more evidence, because I'm certainly not convinced yet. So here comes proof number 2. Imagine going down to the ocean and looking out in the distance at a vast sea ahead of you. Off in the distance, you will see the horizon. The horizon is the point where the sea meets the land, shown here by a horizontal black line. Now imagine your friend is taking his new ship out for a nice sail on the high seas. Now, of course, as your friend gets further away, the ship is going to appear smaller and smaller and smaller. That is our rule of apparent diameter. As something gets more distant, it appears smaller. Easy. But if you watch carefully, as your friend and his ship get further and further away, they will actually appear to sink over the horizon.
Until you take the P1000 and you bring it back into focus. I've seen it on the videos.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
I'm sure you have, but
I watched all the videos.
You mean?
The videos?
Hey,
Yeah.
the
Videos?
Mark Sargent told me, and he's one smart man.
No, he isn't.
Horizon. Now, one of 2 things could be true. First, he could actually be sinking, which would be a terrible shame.
Every boat you see that dips below the horizon and it looks the same size and everything, they're just sinking.
That's right. The people on those boats are dying. They can't swim.
They go through a lot of semen, to keep the flat earth a secret. I mean, they got to sacrifice people for the truth.
But the more likely explanation involves the shape of the planet that he is sailing upon. If you look here, the dotted line is showing a line of sight from you, the observer. Now, as your friend sails away, you'll see most of their boat for quite a while. But as they go over the horizon, the ship is going to appear to sink. In reality, it's not sinking. It's simply traveling along the curved surface of our planet.
So you can't see
You can see that in this photograph here. This is a large steam tanker. And all that's visible from this distance is the top of the mast. The main part of the ship is around the curve of the Earth and not visible from where we are. Even more impressive is this photograph of the city of Toronto in Canada. When you look at it, only the tip tops of the tallest buildings are visible.
That city is
That doesn't mean the whole city is sinking. What it means is that it is so distant that it is seen only partially due to the curved surface of the Earth. And that's evidence number 2.
That only
So go to your
happens
handouts, and in
because
proof number 2, we're going to
water
write what we call the
distortion
sinking ship
and
theory.
visual
Ships appear
trickery.
to sink as they pass over the curved surface of the Earth.
Right.
Pause here and fill that in.
Have you ever looked at a road that was really hot, and you look at it and you see the mirages off of it? That's what's going on. It's just a mirage. There ain't no city back there.
You mean that scene doesn't exist?
So let's move on.
Yeah, no, it ain't even real. It is a hologram to make you think that there is a globe.
City there.
The NASA is beaming it down from their goddamn satellites to make you see it.
That's even worse than actually Flatside trying to explain his 11 frames in last stream.
Oh yeah, the 11 frames, that proves it too. It was 11 seconds different.
Yeah, it was a mirage, so that's why it was. I got only the mirage out. Yeah, of course.
Right.
All ships going over the horizon are CGI. They're all holograms. It's just fake to make you all believe in the globe.
On to proof number 3. This is a really interesting one. Let's take a look at an Earth. Here's the Earth. And let's imagine
That is
slicing the Earth in
CGI.
half so that we could look inside it. Now, don't worry about all these layers. We'll be learning about the interior of the Earth later in the year. But for the moment, let's imagine an individual observer standing on the surface of the Earth, let's say right over there. Now, this person
Hey,
could
if he
weigh
was sitting
themselves
Earth
on a
and there
scale
was,
to determine how much they weigh.
The magma inside, he'd be burned up.
Look
How
how
much
tall he
you
is,
weigh
too.
is in part a result of the pull of gravity. The more gravity, the
I'm
more
having
you
so
weigh.
much fun over here on the
So,
stream.
what
I get to
impacts
just
how much
tell you all
gravity there
exactly
is?
how it is.
Well, in part, it is the distance between you and the object's center of gravity. This is to say that the closer you are to the center, the more you will weigh. The further away you are, the less you will weigh.
Gravity is
Keep
fake.
that in mind.
It's all about
Now,
buoyancy.
let's say we had an
and,
oddly shaped planet, shaped kind of like a big egg, almost.
magnetism.
Our observer on the top is actually a little bit closer to the center of the Earth when he's at this top portion of the planet. That's going to cause him to weigh more. If he moves over here, he's a little further from the center of the planet, causing him to weigh less. So if the Earth were any shape other than a sphere, our weights would vary dramatically as we went to different places on the Earth. But the fact is, if you take the Earth and you put individuals at any point you want on the planet,
Why aren't they falling off
and
the
you
bottom of
open
it?
up the Earth and you weigh these people, they're
There's
going to
no way
weigh
they
just
could be at
about
the
the
bottom,
same
they'd
thing
fall
everywhere.
off.
And what we can conclude from that is that everywhere on the Earth is the same distance from the center. And if that is true, the Earth must be a sphere. Let's go to our
I could do
handout.
that
This
on
will
a
be
flat
proof
Earth.
number 3.
What
The
if they're
pull
all
of
standing on
gravity
different parts
is just about
and
equal
instead on the
from
sides,
any
it was
point on
the
the
top?
Earth's surface,
Down
proving
underneath,
that the Earth is
down
spherical.
underneath down there, they were special.
One more to go.
magnetic
Proof
shoes
number
to keep
4.
them on the Earth.
They all got magnetic boots. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Everyone in Australia has got magnetic boots, and that's how they
Yeah,
keep
of course.
going on. They,
Yeah.
all the kangaroos, they got magnetic feet.
Everything's magnetized. Yep.
Everything's magnetized in Australia.
Blame the
That's how they-
magnets. Blame the magnets.
That's what's going on. And remember, everybody's got the microchips too. So that's how they control you. They want to know when you're eating a cheeseburger or when you're taking a poop. So you're all microchipped, so they know exactly. They're gonna make you eat the fake. Biden is gonna make you eat the fake meat. That's what's happening next. Yeah, it's all grown in a lab. It's lab meat. They're gonna make you eat. Your cheeseburger is gonna be lab meat soon.
And this one is really easy. Unfortunately, it's restricted to modern times.
Yes,
Proof
Michael.
number 4 involves photographs. This photograph of the Earth right here was taken way back in 1972 by the crew of the
my
Apollo
young cousin
17
could draw
mission.
that any day.
As
of the
they
week.
flew their way to the moon, they would eventually land there and walk on the moon. But on the
That
way,
was- that
they
was
turned their
CGI.
capsule in such a way that they could photograph the Earth. And what's so special about this photograph is that it was the first time we've ever captured the full disk of the Earth. That's
How
because
come
this
the,
photograph was
continents
taken
ain't the
while
right
the sun
size?
was behind the astronauts. And so you could see the entire illuminated side of the Earth. Now,
and they use the fisheye lens. That's why it looks so round.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be flat. But since they got the fisheye lens on here and they took it from the right angle, it makes you think it's a globe. But no, it's actually flat. They're just redrawing it. And
They actually had a real fisheye in that camera. That's how they got that shot.
they took a fish's eye and they put it in the camera. It was a bass eye.
That's
Those-
right.
They have the biggest, widest angle eyeball.
The bass eye lens. Mm-hmm.
To me, this is pretty convincing evidence of a spherical planet. We can actually now go to space and see the Earth and actually directly observe its shape. But again, some might argue, based on this picture, oh, maybe the Earth is shaped like a frisbee or a disc, and it's not really a sphere. Well, we've got evidence to answer that question as well. A little bit later on in 1990, the Galileo spacecraft turned around, faced the Earth, and took this time-lapse video, one of the most beautiful videos of the rotating planet ever taken. And this becomes pretty much undisputed evidence that the Earth is in fact a sphere. And so that's going to be our proof number 4. We can now actually travel to space and take photos and videos of the Earth directly observing its true shape.
But have you
and so
ever
those are
been
our 4
to
major
space?
pieces of evidence supporting
You
a
haven't
round
experienced
Earth.
it
Now,
yourself.
of
How
course,
do
I
you
can
know?
go on and on. We actually have dozens of proofs, but these are the 4 that we're going to focus on in our class. Just a quick review. The 4 proofs for a round Earth include the shadow during a lunar eclipse is round, so the Earth must be round.
That's a lie.
The sinking ship observation, where ships appear to
sea
sink as they
captain
pass
lie.
over the horizon. That proves that the Earth is round. The fact that no matter where you go on the planet, there's an equal amount of
Is that just
gravity.
buoyancy?
That proves the Earth must
There
be
ain't no
round.
gravity, it's
And
just
then,
buoyancy.
most convincing of all, the fact that we can go and actually directly observe the Earth from space.
It's easy
that
to
proves
make
that
up
the
a
Earth is round.
photo.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. I don't think I need to do anything more to prove the flat Earth. I think I proved it. I won the debate.
You did very well. You presented good evidence.
I brought all the evidence that I had, and
Hick,
it's
you
in
did
the.
pretty well for
You presented more than
flat
most
Earth.
flat earthers do. So bravo, Hick. Bravo.
And you state these. That's also something they have trouble with.
Hey, I remembered all of the freaking points that they all say.
That's right.
I was proud of myself remembering all that.
Like I said, you did so much better than a lot of flat earthers do. So bravo, Hick.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did good. You deserve a wank after this.
Oh, thank you very much. I deserve a donut hole fuck.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could go out and have a donut.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go fuck a donut in a hole. All right, thank y'all very much for being here. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
All right.
I need to go back to the swamp, and I need to go.
You need to go wake.
extract-
Okay, you need to go wake Slim up because
I need to make sure he ain't out. Because you only can be passed out for so long before you get the
Right.
brain damage, and
Exactly.
Slim's
Gotta
already
check
gotten
on
that
him.
brain damage, so we need to
Hey,
make
now.
sure he don't get no more.
I think
Watch
you
how
got
you're
more,
talking about my man.
I got all the
You
brain
good
damage
turkey,
though
man.
out of the family. All right, thank you all very much. Let's everybody just say goodbye. And I don't know what we're doing next, but it will be another conspiracy. Though I'll be going over and proving it. We might even do the QAnons next. I don't know.
Okay.
I love the Q, and they came back. So now we got more, and
Oh, boy.
the Queen did not die. She's still alive, and King Charles or whatever is Trump in disguise, and he's really taking over to Europe, and that is who's ruling Europe now is Trump.
That's not Europe.
No.
That's
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Kingdom.
I don't
UK.
even.
That's
I don't
the
even know what
UK.
other countries is, so I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought Scotland and Ireland and the UK and all the Europes are all the same. I thought y'all just
No,
were in the
there
same
was a Brexit.
thing.
No, that's not how that works.
And people, a lot of you know Pip, and we all know she is quite fond of the royal family.
Yeah.
She is quite shook up. So
Yeah, I don't blame her.
maybe here and there drop a message.
You have to realize, even FTFE said it. Since Queen Elizabeth, his mother, and he, all they knew was Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah,
That's how long a
Like,
reign
I'm-
she had for a lot of people. So
Yeah, 70
they didn't know
years.
any other monarch. Yeah. So
Yeah.
The most
So,
thing I'm really jealous of is all the incest they had going on with those families. Like, if we could get it to be blue blood, I think that would just be fine over here. But we only have a couple generations that we got, only diddling each other. So I think I got a couple more. And the thing is, they is rich and we isn't.
That's true.
So, all right. Thank you all very much. We'll see you all
Thank
in
you,
the
Hick.
next one.
Thank you, Hick.
Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.